What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and I wanted to make a really quick video today to share some thoughts on how can we hack our brain to our advantage. How can we hack our brain for success? Why do we even need to hack our brain in the first place? Okay, I was reading some things and I came across this particular article, and I'm going to read something to you. It says our habits are redundant sets of automatic behaviors and emotions that our bodies know how to perform better than our minds. We wake up every day, reach for our phones, check our emails, and then go through a series of routine behaviors we performed for so many years. We go to the same old jobs, we do the same things, and we see the same people. Therefore, when it comes to change, the redundancy of this cycle becomes a program to which we have lost our free will to. So when it comes to change, we actually literally cannot change, because at this point in time, our bodies are running our minds. So therefore, we need to hack our minds. We need to rewire our minds, our brains, so that they can work in our advantage. I have this book by Robbins. This is basically like the Bible to personal growth, to personal change, to personal development. This book is so interesting. I've read it like twice already, and I'm probably gonna read it again because it challenges you so much. The guy shares so much wisdom, so much insight, that you have to check your belief systems, your values, your principles. Who guides the decisions that you make? Are you stuck in all the patterns or in repetitive behavior, and how can you overcome such kind of things? He also talks about neuro-linguistic programming, how you can program yourself once again for success or to whatever direction that you want to go. So some of the ways in which we can hack our brains is by learning new things, by learning a new skill, by bringing in new information, by reading books, staying in a positive state. Also, meditation is good. When you meditate, you kind of transcend your egoic construct, your egoic mind, and then you are able to access the higher realms. So meditation is very important. Dealing with your emotional baggage, fear, insecurities, traumas that you faced, all the bad things that happen to us, or some of us have suffered like abuse. So it's very important to deal with that as well. You know how let me say if you're dating, yeah, could be a girl or a guy, and you date this particular girl named Sandra or whatever her name is, and her personality, she doesn't care about you, she doesn't respect you, she doesn't treat you well, and then you'd be like, you know what, let me end this relationship. And then you go pick up some other girl named Christy, and Christy, 2 months into the relationship, you realize that you're actually dating Sandra, because it's the same personality. Someone is treating you exactly the same way the other person was treating you. You even end this relationship and probably go to a third person, and before you know it, maybe it's like 2 weeks into it, sometimes you don't even realize it. But when you actually become aware of this, then you realize you are attracting the same personality. So the issue here is, it's not that you're attracting the bad people, it is with you. Those negative patterns, those behavior, those actions, yeah, are embedded within you, that you have to work on yourself to change first. So if you leave this person and go to the other one, you still take yourself with you. So the person treats you like that, they disrespect you, because you are yourself, you have those kind of undealt emotional baggages within you that keep attracting the same kind of a person. So until you take time out, you become aware of those patterns and you begin to deal with them, to walk through them, to reprogram yourself, to rewire yourself, to be in a better, positive, more happy state. And then you can begin to attract the people at the same level. So another point is to exercise. exercising, exercising, exercising. I keep shouting about this exercise thing, but it is very important because your brain releases some chemicals, endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin that keep you in a happy state. Also, eating well, ensuring that we feed our brain with nutritious food as opposed to processed foods. And lastly, to keep ourselves in a positive environment. Avoid negativity. If you're working through something and you keep going back to where there's so much negative, it's just going to drag you down. So if you're working towards to getting somewhere, it's very important to surround yourself with the people that are going in the same direction. Surround yourself with the people that's supporting you and that will be on your team, cheering you on to go in the direction where you want to go. So lastly, I wanted to mention to get more information on what I'm sharing, learning about neural pathways, our neuroplasticity, how we can do all this brain rewiring. I would recommend you guys to check out the work of Dr. Bruce Lipton, the work of Dr. Joy Dispenza. I'm sure I mentioned this in one of my videos, and also the work of David E. Eagleman, and lastly Professor Moran Cerf. These guys are neuroscientists that have studied the brain in and out, back and forth. They share so much information, how you can work with yourself to change, how you can reprogram your subconscious mind, how you can manipulate your brain in whatever way you can to make sure it follows the way you want it to go, as opposed to the robotic automatic programming that we are normally driven by, and pretty much don't have a say in this program. So yeah, the work of these guys is really very, because I've been reading so much and I've been researching so much and I've been reading their books, and it has really helped a lot. So there you go. I hope you've learned something from this, and thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in my next video. Bye.